Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day and the recitation. Dhanasari Mahalla Panjama, Jisko Bisarai Pranapat Daata, Soi Ganoh Apaga, Charan Kamal Jaake Man Ragyo, Ame Sarovar Paga, Tera Jan Ram Naam Rang Jaga, आलस छीज गया सब तन ते, प्रीतम स्यों मन लागा रहो। जह जह पेखों तह नारायण, सगल घटा मह तागा। नाम उदक पीवत जन नानक, त्यागे सब अनुरागा। जह जह पेखों तह नारायण, सगल घटा मह तागा। नाम उदक पीवत जन नानक, त्यागे सबे अनुरागा. So the opening verse contrasts two states of mind. The first is the manmukh, Jisko Bisarai Pranapat Daata. The manmukh is the one that forgets, Bisarai, the giver. The giver, Pranapat, the giver of the life breath. Pranapat means the one that owns the breath, the husband of the breath. Pranapat Daata, and that is the giver. So one who forgets where the breath is coming from, the Guru says, consider such person or such a mind to be really unfortunate. It's a misfortune. Soi ganaho apaga. Apaga means without a negation. Pag means fulfillment. Without fulfillment. And then the other state of mind in the next line, Charan kamal ja ka man ragyo. Man ragyo, dyed. The mind is dyed or saturated with love of Charan kamal, the lotus feet, meaning wisdom, the teachings of the Guru. If you are saturated with the teachings of the Guru, Ragyo Ami Sarovar Paga, that is the pool of nectar. Consider such a mind to be immersed in the pool of nectar. So Charan Kamal is just a representation, not for physical feet. It is consciousness itself. Shabad, Charan Kamal is the Shabad consciousness of the Guru wisdom, Naam. So therefore, it is lived experience of divine awareness. So just as the lotus blooms in water, yet remains unstained, similarly, these feet, Charan Kamal, represent a consciousness that dwells in the world, yet remains rooted in transcendence. So to have one's mind dyed or saturated, ragyo, mane ragyo, in the lotus feet means to undergo a complete transformation of consciousness. This is not belief or worship, but immersion, inversion, if you will, of the mind, that it is thoroughly permeated by awareness. And Amir Sarovar means a lake. Pahag is immersion in that lake within, that vitality, that pranapat. So one who transforms into that other state of consciousness is actually plunging into a lake of nectar. So this is how conventional fortune, pag, vade pag, the world usually calls those who accumulate, succeed, as pag, but Guru Arjan is saying pag is really remembrance, and apag is to forget the very source of your being. In the Rahau, the Guru says, your servant, meaning devotion. Devotion is the servant. It's a quality. Your servant has awakened, and what that means is it has died in the color of Ram Nam, in the wisdom. Tera Jan Ram Nam Rang Jaga. When it has died in that color of the wisdom, it awakens. Alas cheenj gaya sab tante. All inertia from the body is worn away, and the mind is merged with the Pritam, with the beloved. So awakening is transformation, that transformation of consciousness that we talked about. Here it is referring to a transformation of that energy. That energy is now died in remembrance, and the dissolution of alas. Alas is not physical sloth, okay? It means a sense of heaviness that you carry within you. Dullness, the dullness that comes with unconscious habit. You're just doing the same stuff over and over again, and the weight accumulates. Life becomes mechanical. You're like moving through autopilot. So that's what's happening. So the Guruji is explaining to us energetic transformation. The Jan who awakens in the color of Nam undergoes the shift in their entire psychosomatic system. Where there was heaviness, there is now vitality. Where there was the weight of unconscious habit, there is now lightness of lived intimacy. The mind that was scattered, pursuing Mrigtrisana, if you recall, now has a single point of orientation. The beloved. The concluding verse suggests that vision itself has changed. Reality no longer appears ordinary but sacred. A single presence is seen as a thread running through every form. Jah jah pekho teh Narayan. Wherever I look, there is Narayan, meaning the forebear of the human species. There is that source. And Sagal Ghata Meh Taga. Taga is a thread. It is threaded through all beings. In other words, we are all interconnected. Nam Udak Pivat Jan Nanak. So here the Jan is Nanak, drinking the water of wisdom and releasing all other attachments, which we discovered earlier are nothing more than a mirage. So Nam Udak is continuous inner nourishment, not occasional sips, but pivat, ongoing. So this is the transformation that occurs from Manmukh to Gurmukh. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.